There's a question every man will face, a question that sounds innocent but holds the power to destroy his calm, his mystery, and his strength. It doesn't come from an enemy. It comes from a woman. Softly, curiously, playfully. She looks at you, maybe smiles, and asks, "So, what do you like about me?" Most men melt in that moment. They rush to answer. "You're beautiful," they say. "You're funny, you're kind, you're special." But the moment those words escape their lips, something shifts. The mystery dies. The power disappears. Because the truth is, when you explain your attraction, you give away the very thing that made you attractive, your control. In Stoicism, emotion without discipline is weakness. Desire without restraint is surrender. And the moment you verbalize every feeling you have, you hand over your power voluntarily. A Stoic man never does that. Silence for him is not emptiness. It is armor. When a woman asks you, "What do you like about me?" she isn't looking for validation. She's testing your frame. She wants to see whether your attraction is built on fleeting emotion or on quiet confidence. She wants to know if you are easily impressed, or if you observe before you decide. The high-value man never rushes to answer because he knows words are cheap. But presence is priceless. He understands that curiosity is power. The less he reveals, the more she feels. The less he chases, the more she wonders. Women test men not because they are cruel, but because nature wired them to seek leaders of emotion, not servants of desire. Every test she gives is a mirror, showing you whether you were ruled by impulse or guided by principle. The Stoic man passes those tests not through tricks, but through self-control. He doesn't overshare. He doesn't seek reassurance. He allows silence to do the talking. Because the mystery of a calm man draws her in far deeper than the confession of a needy one. So what do you do when that question comes? What do you like about me? You don't panic. You don't smile nervously. You don't list compliments. You simply look her in the eye and say, "You'll figure it out." Or maybe, "I don't like easily. I observe first." Those words are calm, grounded, unshakable. They shift the frame completely. Suddenly she's no longer the one being admired. You are the one being studied. She begins to seek your approval, not the other way around. Your composure becomes magnetic. Your detachment becomes power. Understand this deeply. You don't attract by chasing. You attract by standing still. You don't win her by talking more. You win her by saying less, by being so comfortable in your silence that she feels it. When she can't read you, she starts thinking about you. And when she's thinking about you, she's already chasing you. Remember the Stoic code. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That's the truth of attraction, too. You cannot control her interest, her feelings, or her reactions. You can only control your own energy, your own calm, your own discipline. When you stop trying to make her like you, and instead focus on mastering yourself, something changes. You start radiating a different kind of strength. It's not loud. It's not desperate. It's quiet, confident, and impossible to fake. Real men don't explain why they're attracted. They show it through presence, through subtle actions, through patience. They know that words are temporary, but energy lingers. When you speak too much, you kill mystery. But when you hold back, when you allow her to feel your attention without fully understanding it, that's when the real attraction begins. The modern world teaches men to overshare, to confess, to prove their emotions. But a Stoic man does the opposite. He embodies restraint in an age of noise. He doesn't rush to express. He lets curiosity build like tension in the air. He lets her wonder, what is he thinking? And that question, that unspoken curiosity, is what pulls her in deeper than any compliment ever could. The man who speaks less controls more, because the one who needs less attention holds the power. When you learn to be still, to hold your emotions steady while the world demands a reaction, you become untouchable. That's what Stoicism really is. It's not coldness, it's composure. It's not distance, it's discipline. It's being so centered that no test, no question, no woman can pull you out of your frame. So the next time she asks, "What do you like about me?" Don't see it as a threat. See it as an invitation to lead. Because leadership begins with restraint. Smile calmly. Hold eye contact. Say little. Let her feel your energy instead of hearing your words. She'll remember that feeling long after the moment has passed. A Stoic man doesn't chase validation. He commands respect. He doesn't beg to be understood. He embodies understanding. He doesn't tell a woman what he feels. He lets her feel it in his silence, in his focus, in his calm presence. Because true attraction isn't about what you say. It's about what you make her feel without saying anything at all. Don't try to convince anyone of your value. Become the kind of man whose value speaks for itself. You don't need to shout. You don't need to prove. Just be. Because silence, when backed by strength, is louder than 1,000 explanations. This is the essence of Stoic attraction. Power not in words, but in presence. Control not through manipulation, but through mastery of self. You are the calm in the storm, the stillness in the chaos. And when you live that truth, the world and the people in it will feel your gravity. This is the Stoic flame. Let your silence burn brighter than your words.